polices the police? To be fully answerable, the SAPS must have structures that encourage discipline and a high level of accountability across its leadership and its rank and file members. Since the dawn of democracy in South Africa, the SAPS has shifted to community-based and human rights-driven policing as part of the reform and transformation we referred to in lesson number 1 of this course. However, this transformation has not come easily. Accountability mechanisms have been put in place to ensure that any policing that goes against the SAPS's code of conduct is called to account. Let's examine one of the most important mechanisms for doing this, the IPID, or IPID. In the previous lesson, we learned that the IPID answers to Parliament and provides Parliament with regular updates on police discipline and other matters relating to the conduct of police officers in their line of work. But where does the IPID get this information? The answer to that question is you. The IPID is established by an Act of Parliament to ensure independent oversight of the SAPS and Metro Police. It functions independently from the SAPS and is headed by an executive director who is nominated by the Minister of Police and confirmed by Parliament's Portfolio Committee on Police. The Executive Director is responsible for appointing provincial heads of each province and for referring criminal offences to the National Prosecuting Authority for prosecution. The Executive Director is also responsible for referring matters that fall outside IPID's scope to the relevant authority for further investigation in line with applicable laws. The IPID has a consultative forum consisting of the Executive Director, the Secretary, and any other people they may wish to invite to the forum. The function of this forum is to facilitate cooperation, discuss issues relating to trends, and the implementation of recommendations. With such a structure, the IPID's mandate is to conduct independent and impartial investigations of specific criminal acts by officers of the SAPS and the Metro Police. These include any deaths in police custody, deaths as a result of police actions, any complaint relating to a police officer unloading or firing an official firearm, sexual assault by a police officer, whether that police officer is on or off duty, sexual assault of any person while that person is in police custody, any complaint of torture or assault against a police officer in the execution of his or her duties, corruption matters within the police, and any other matter referred to the IPID. Any person can lodge a complaint with the IPID, whether they are a victim of a crime, a witness, or a victim's representative. Community organizations and non-governmental organizations can also file complaints with the IPID. While the IPID serves as one mechanism for police accountability, there are also other avenues, such as the Chapter 9 institutions of the Public Protector and the Public Service Commission. The Public Service Commission has constitutional powers to investigate, monitor, and evaluate the organization and administration, as well as the personnel practices of the public service. On the other hand, the Public Protector can take remedial action, which must be followed.